Hey there, this is Marissa with Marissa Moments. So this vision is about the trend of not trending and Hollywood, more specifically Joe Rogan and Ariana Grande, wanting to be more like the average Joe. No pun intended. So if this sounds like something you're interested in finding more about, then keep listening and watching because this vision is coming right up. Okay, so this vision was recorded on Wednesday, July 26th of the year 2023 at 7:37 a.m. Oop, angel number. Anywho, I am going to be reading, so bear along with me. Bear with me. Living in a Stone Age world. Oops, Cyndi Lauper. Living in a Stone Age world. No, that's not really Cyndi Lauper, but anyway, let's go. Living in a Stone Age world whilst thinking we are advanced beyond our time. Okay. Let me say that again real quick because I don't know if you picked that up. We're living in a Stone Aged world while thinking that we are advanced beyond our time. I had to slow that down so we could both pick that up. Anyway, so Joe Rogan is a kinder person than he comes off as being. Ariana Grande is deeply sensitive and wishes she could be more comfortable, but doesn't want to offend anyone. Now, in this vision, I saw homes being carved out of mountain sides. The logic behind it was to live somewhere that offered more stability. People want to break away from trends and the exhaustion of trying to keep up with anyone but themselves. I see the world creating a trend out of an artistic take of stability, whilst unwittingly cutting into Mother Earth deeper than ever to use her beauty and resources as evidence of being woke and non-conformative. The vision then shows how desperate the Hollywood machine is to be seen and heard, crying out like a toddler teen through their angst, wanting space and distance, but quietly craving more and more attention. In order to achieve this paradoxical goal, they not only carve homes out of cliffs and mountains, but they also choose an impossible location, thus having to fly, parasail, cliff dive, etc. into their own home. Now, of course, the novelty eventually wears off, and now we're left with these monstrosities of please see me in what was once natural beauty. And if you're wondering how Miss Ariana fits in, well, I saw her expressing gratitude to someone she saw as normal. Now, I keep doing a lot of air quotes, but that's in my vision. Not only expressing and confirming the notion of what we all have been programmed to feel, a blatant separation amongst race, but between the proverbial haves and have-nots. The false idols coming down from their lofty existence to discover that we operate under different rules. We've made child's play of simple comfort, and we've released the desire to be accepted at all costs. The illustration of division was given through something you may not even think about, a bra. Yes, it was a bra that awakened the celebrity, Ariana Grande, to the possibility of no longer sacrificing her body, her comfort, and thus her mind for the sake of being edgy. She was so enthralled by seeing a woman in padding, supported with thick straps. Yes, it was the straps that really called her attention. She had to fly out, meet the woman, take a picture with her wearing nothing but the bra as a top because old habits die hard. She then lavished the woman with gifts of shoes, which she then realized were wildly uncomfortable too. She was ready to shift into her true, comfortable truth. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely all for the trend of not trying to trend. So we'll see if this, let me rewind it. I'm going to leave all this in because I don't really like to edit that much. But so we'll see if and when this vision comes to fruition. There we go. Whether it'll be literal or proverbial. Let me know in the comments if you've had similar visions, if you've seen signs of this shift. I'm curious and would love to hear your take. Which I find that last part funny because I was like writing this as soon as I woke up in the morning and I had the frame of mind to say, hey, I want to know what you think. But let's rewind a little bit into this vision, because I want to get into it right now. What I saw, and I can recall it so clearly, is the Joe Rogan aspect was him carving a home into the mountainside, just as it was said in the vision. Now, I'm not reading anything right now, but I am reading something, right? So he's carving this home out where he has to use all of these, like almost like 007 tactics to gain access to it. Like, you can't even drive there. You can't, you have to like fly or do all of these dramatic things just to get into your front door. And so for him, in this vision, now I'm not saying that this is some sort of 3D reality at the moment, but this is what I saw in the vision. For him, what it represented was separation from the masses, to almost like remove himself spiritually, emotionally, physically from that whole Hollywood machine and that whole Hollywood trend of just being plastic, is what I hear and receive. And in doing so, he actually made things worse. Like, he wanted to tap into the spiritual realm and into this more like unified pursuit of becoming one with nature. However, in doing so, he actually was abusing nature. But that speaks to what I receive as being a reflection of where so many of us are, right? We get these notions in our head as far as spirituality and this journey and all of these things, that we don't realize that we're crushing the proverbial insects under our feet as we're carrying a sign that says save the insects, right? Now that's a word right there. Did you pick it up? Play it back if you need to, because I can't repeat it. Anyway, actually I can. We're stepping on the insects while holding up a sign that says save the insects. There you go. And then as we get to the Ariana Grande aspect of it, what I receive is that so many people in Hollywood, and I feel like she serves as almost like a figurehead. I don't know why she was the one that represented that whole Hollywood machine, anything like that, but that's who Spirit brought to my awareness, right? And it was something so simple as a bra strap that was thicker than the simple, hoity-toity little cutesy type of bra strap. Now, those are all judgmental type phrases. It's okay. Healing while I heal. Anyway, but what that represented to her was a higher level of comfort, being able to step away from those expectations and actually being able to embrace herself, her own truth, her own comfort, right? And so in this instance, the only way that she knew to celebrate that discovery was to present the person whom she discovered it from with all of these material goods that in themselves were uncomfortable. So it's almost like this just cycle of this hell loop is what I receive, right? And that's very representative of where a lot of us are right now. Because what I receive behind that, I keep saying what I receive, but what I receive behind that is that you're trying to break out of the norm, you're trying to break the mold, but you're not giving yourself enough pause between discovery and taking further action in order to step completely away from that hell loop. So instead of stepping out of that loop, you're taking a pause and then getting right back into it without even realizing it, because it's a part of your programming. It's just natural. It's innate. But I'm not going to keep going on and on. Again, the bottom line with this vision is there's going to be shifts in Hollywood. There always are. But the trend is to not trend. There's going to be separation. There's going to be those who are trying to go off the grid. There are going to be those who continue to represent themselves in a way that they don't want to be seen. What I hear is like blanket, right? They're going to try to hide themselves, but in doing so, because it is just a part of who they are now because of their Hollywood programming, they're going to make that even larger than life. So that's it. Okay, that was really long, but hopefully you were able to follow along. I feel like these visions are very interesting and they always like just reveal something else. So if you made it this far, hey bestie, let's hang out. Proverbially speaking, because we don't really know each other anyway. But remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this message did resonate, then that does mean it's for you, and if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for watching, and I wish you the best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good things. And that's it. For real, for real. Until next time, happy healing.